Joined here with Point Loma men's basketball, a 90-82 win over Azusa Pacific. Head coach Justin Downer to his right, Jaden Matingu, Andrew Nagy to his left. All right, we'll just give an opening statement on the game, Coach.
Yeah, it feels weird that that's going to be the last time we host Azusa Pacific as they make the transition to a new future. And so anytime we play them, right, kind of scouts out the window, records are out the window. Azusa Point Loma is always a good one. And so credit to them and their staff. They gave us a tough one tonight. Really weird game, when their starting center, who's a focal point for them on offense and defense, goes out early and, obviously doesn't help them, but it makes them really different. So you have to make some adjustments on the fly, and our guys did a great job of stepping up, understanding how to make some adjustment, weather some of their runs, and find a way to get another one done in the Golden Gym.
Well, Andrew, 27 points tonight for you, a career high and season high for Point Loma. Can you just talk about your performance?
Yeah, I think it was just trusting the process the whole game. I know I missed a couple early, and just trusting that my teammates would find me. I mean, we ran sets that we've been running these past couple games, and just trusting the sets, trusting my teammates, and then just finishing, taking my time in the paint and getting those and ones.
And then Jaden, for you tonight, 19 points, some clutch free throws down the stretch. Can you just talk about being at the line right there at the end and making sure you made the game and kind of closed it out?
Yeah, it's something we definitely work on, and I just got to give credit to the coaches putting us in positions to be successful, and same to my teammates, especially Nagy, setting screens to get me open, get me downhill, and get to the line.
And then could one of you just talk about Noble's dunk at the start and kind of what that did for your team?
Yeah, we know James is a sneaky athlete. Every time I see him jump, I'm like, okay, he's going to lay that. And it's like he double jumps in the air. So when we had that 2-on-1, I knew I had to give it to him, and the rest was history.
And then, Andrew, can you talk about facing Thomas tonight, what his presence was like for Azusa Pacific after they lost their starter to Taylor?
Yeah, like Coach said, it completely changed the game plan. He's more of a pick and pop big, so switching our ball screen coverage, having to switch on the point guards a little bit more, and then we went to where we had the fours guarding the fives, so being able to play on the perimeter a little bit more, that was definitely an adjustment I had to make. So, yeah.
And then, Coach, can you just talk about Jake Lifgren's performance in the first half? 11 points, seemed to be just making everything from mid-range.
That was a little vintage for the guys that have been here, right? That was a little throwback. Jake's been on quite the journey. I mean, he almost didn't play basketball for 700 days. And so not only has he not played a game, but he got cleared and went straight to games, right? Like, he didn't get a summer to play pickup or any of that. And so tonight was certainly impressive. I think what he's done even since being back. I mean, I don't know how many people could come in and positively impact the game the way he has. And so he's just such a stud. He sets the standard. He's a living standard in our program of, having faith in the process, loving being here, being disciplined every day. And right now there's no bigger guy, sacrificing, some of what he's used to having to be a part of something bigger than himself. And so, man, I love that guy, and we love him, and we wouldn't be where we are as a program without him.
And then, Coach, you make it a 6-game win streak tonight. You, going into the new year, 2026, we're coming off back-to-back losses and close wins as well. What kind of changed going into this new year?
Yeah, had plenty of time during the break to process back-to-back losses, fortunately. The guys did such a great job coming in with 12 new players, 4 new starters, literally every single player in our program playing a new role, whether that's from being here the first time or having a chance to get an elevated role from last year's team. And so I wasn't surprised at how good of a start we got off to, but it did feel at times unsustainable with the reality of putting new pieces together. And so along the way, other teams start scouting and poking holes and stuff, and then you don't even realize what you don't understand until those losses happen. And so any great team has to have some shared suffering, and we have it now. And we talked about when we came back from break, it's a gift if we let it be, right? The shared suffering is a gift if we let it be. And credit to these guys coming together and really playing as one team.
And then, Jake, can you just talk about this team's identity going ahead for the rest of the season here?
Yeah, I think something Coach says a lot is that our neutral is punching, and I think that's something we've taken on as our identity since those 2 losses. And it feels great to be with a group of guys that are all committed to the same goal, that are relentlessly pursuing the same thing, and we just hope to continue that throughout the rest of the year.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Again, Justin Downer, Andrew Nagy, Jaden Matingu, thank you again.
Go Sea Lions.